Hello, this is the first to be read video I have ever done on this channel, and it is for a great reason. Next week is the annual BookTube-A-Thon, which is a week where it's a week-long readathon where everyone just reads as much as they can in a week. But it's really fun. There's like a whole community around it. There are video challenges and reading challenges, and it's across YouTube and Twitter and Instagram, and it's super fun, and you should definitely get involved if you want to. I'm not going to force you. I'll leave all the links to everything down below. But specifically this video is for, they have seven, that's 10, seven, how do I do this? There are 7 reading challenges over the 7 days, and I thought I would show you the books that I'm going to use to try and complete those challenges. I'm very excited about this because although I've had this channel for a few years, I've never been around over the summer to participate in the BookTube-A-Thon. So now I finally get to, apart from it lies on a week where I am very busy and I'm at work every day apart from a day that I'm at uni. So, but I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna try. The first challenge is read a book with a person on the cover, and for that I have picked The Virgin Suicides by Eugenides. This is a reread. I've read it before. I just really want to read it again, and I spoke about this a couple videos ago in my Rebuying Books You Love video, and it's quite short and it's just so dreamy and incredible. It's about this group of sisters that all want to kill themselves. I found it quite hard to give myself permission to reread books, but this is one I've wanted to for ages, and this is the week. Challenge number 2 is a hyped book, and for this I have chosen The Girls by Emma Cline. I have had this for over a year. I got given this at a Penguin platform party as a proof copy, and I just didn't get around to reading it at the time. And now I feel like I see adverts for it on the tube a lot, and I'm just very intrigued. I don't even really know what it's about. It's about girlhood and friendship, maybe like gangs, but in a, I don't know. Yes, I'm very excited for this one. And by the way, for every book that I'm reading in this week, I will end up doing a full review discussion video on them on this channel. It might just take a bit of time. Challenge number 3 is finish a book in one day, and I think I just will do that naturally because I don't really read in parallel. I find it quite confusing to have more than one book on at once. I mean, I think I can do it, and then I never actually enjoy that experience. So I will read them one at a time, and hopefully one will just happen in a day. Challenge number 4 is read about a character that is very different to you. And for this, I have chosen Orlando by Virginia Woolf. I was also sent this by Penguin for Pride last year. So I have loads of like Pride stuff with it, but unfortunately it arrived after I left for the summer, so I didn't get around to participating in this like fun Penguin platform Pride thing. And since then, this has just been sitting on my shelf begging to be read, and now is the time. And I had no idea what it was about until I looked it up like 5 minutes ago. And it's essentially about a transgender woman taking you through a satirical journey of like the history of English literature. There is nothing about that synopsis. It doesn't sound fucking amazing. So I can't wait to get around to reading this one. I was scouring my shelves to look for something in this category, and I really wanted to do something that was about kind of someone that was culturally or racially different to me. And it's just poor form. I don't have many books that I haven't read or want to read about people that are that different to me, and that sucks. So if you have any recommendations for books that I should have read or that you felt like you got a lot of value from in that realm, please do recommend them to me. I think this is also because I've been reading quite a few classics lately, and yeah, they just only published white men back then. I do have an alternative read for this challenge, and that is Written on the Body by Jeanette, which is a very kind of like sexual, sensual book written from the perspective of what is assumed to be a woman about a relationship with a woman, and then I realised it's not that different to me. I thought I could read it about being very kind of like sexually open, and I don't read many books like that, but then I was like, I'm not sexually deprived. It's not. I've also had a relationship with a woman, so maybe this can fall into the category of just like the pretty cover one, which I haven't got to yet, but maybe for another time. But if I get to it, this would be a lovely one to read this week. Challenge number 5 is read a book completely outdoors, and if there's one challenge I'm not going to do, I'm going to say it's going to be this one, because I live in London and I don't really like sitting on grass, so I have to very dedicatedly choose to do this and like go to parks or like just, I don't know, I don't go outside as much as I should. All the time I spend outside, I spend like walking from one place to the next. But anyway, the book I've got for this is The Clothing of Books by Jhumpa Lahiri. I've talked about this loads as something I would really like to read on like a nice Sunday afternoon. It's very, very short. It's just 75 pages and they're like, I could read this in like half an hour. So I feel like I could read this outside, and it also is definitely one that would be finished in one day. So that covers those bases. This is a very cute book, and I look forward to reading this and then being able to do a video just about book design and covers and how we react to them and stuff. Like, that's just so up my street. Challenge number 6 is read a book that you bought because of the cover. And for this one, I have got Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer. I literally have no idea what this is about, and I don't want to know. I have no idea going into it, because although it is like, it's like quite a hyped book, I mean, not in the present, but it's a lot of, I feel like it's a lot of people's favourite book, or people's favourite author, and a really beautiful writing style and stuff. And I've never read any Jonathan Safran Foer. I mean, I have a copy of Tree of Codes that I've read parts of, which I think is really lovely, and I'd love to read more of that. But I think I need to deep dive into Jonathan Safran Foer. And this cover is just, it's like a flip, it's just, it's so beautiful, and the spine is really lovely because it has this contrasting thing going on, and I just love handwritten lettering, and so many books use like handwritten fonts, which are really dumb because it uses the same character twice and you can tell that it's not actually been done by hand. So I really appreciate the design of this book, but I also do know that it is a great novel, so this will be a really great one to read. And the final challenge is read 7 books in the 7 days of the BookTube-A-Thon. Is that gonna happen? Maybe. I mean, I can try, but I am working all of the time. But I do also have a lot of small books, so I might just do that and, you know, make it happen somehow. So yeah, these are all my BookTube-A-Thon books. This is a lot of pages to get through in a week, but I will endeavour. I'd also like to do a vlog of this week. I haven't done any vlogging on this channel, and I really enjoy doing that. So I might do a kind of, you know, my BookTube-A-Thon week diary of just kind of explaining what I'm reading, when I'm reading it, and my opinions as I go along, and struggles and locations and stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun. Let me know if you are going to participate in the BookTube-A-Thon and which book of yours is you're most excited to read. And I will see you on Monday for a book review, and in a week's time for a, I guess it's kind of a wrap up of the BookTube-A-Thon, and catch me on all of the socials during the week to chat about books. I hope you have a really bookish week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.